Hey lovelies, assalamu alaikum, nafatako na lafia. I hope you all are doing amazing, alhamdulillah. It's another beautiful day, today's vlog. I want to take you along with me. I'm going to one social office to make an appointment. I called over the phone. They said I cannot make the appointment on the telephone, so I have to come to the office. So I'm on my way. When I'm done making my appointment, I'll be passing by a family friend's house, okay, for a package. So guys, what do you think? I don't know, something happened today with me and my neighbor, okay. As I'm making this vlog, I feel some kind of guilt within me, wallahi. What happened was, she came knocking on my door. I opened and she was complaining to me that she had forgotten her key. She had forgotten her key in the room and the door is locked. You understand? So she's asking if my husband is around, if he could help her. But unfortunately, my husband is not around. So she's like kind of stranded with her kids. She doesn't know what to do. And honestly, I felt so bad for her because I know how it is. And this is something I have experienced myself before. I think twice or so, or thrice. But fortunately for me, you know, you're a realistic girl. She's handy. So one of the things I think as women or as mothers, one of the things we have to do or to have to make it a part of us is learning to be handy. Like there are some things you need to learn how to make them on your own. What if your partner is not around? How do you go about it? So, and especially this Europe, there are some things like you just have to learn them the hard way. Because if your husband is not around to help you, how do you go about it? How do you go about it? And if you go and call someone to help you too, of course it comes with a cost. Apart from your neighbor or someone you know, if you go to an office to call them to come and help you, it comes with a cost. So we need to learn to make some things on our own. And for me, like, this has been part and parcel of me growing up. And those who know me well, they know that me, I'm a go-getter. Unless I don't put my mind to it, unless I don't decide to learn it, or unless I don't decide to know it. So like I said, this thing has happened to me before. Before I delve into her own case, I remember one time we went out. Obi and I with the kids went out, and unfortunately for me, guys, let me pause here and cross the road before I continue this vlog. So guys, like I was saying, I went out with Obi one time with the kids, and I forgot my keys. He also forgot his keys. So we came back trying to open the door, and me searching for my keys in my bag. The keys says Dokeni. I couldn't locate my key, and he couldn't locate his. So you know, man, he quickly went into the car, got some screws and pliers and whatever, and then he came to open the door. So as he was doing, I was watching him closely. So I took it from there, because I said in my mind, this thing can happen again, or what if it happens and hobby happens not to be around. So guys, the sun is really scorching, and I just realized I have my sheets in my bag, so I had to put my sheets on. And I'm almost at the office where that's the building that I'm going. So I think let's cross. I think I would pause with the conversation. When I'm done, then we continue from there. You see what I mean? So we continue from there. So guys, I'm almost at the entrance, so hold on. If you have watched up to here, I want to say a big thank you. But then don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel, follow my Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok, and let's get babbling. Okay, so at this time, I am done with. So guys, let's continue the story. So like I said, the door got locked, and so as Obi was trying to open it, I was watching closely because I knew one time I would need this tactic. You understand? So that's that. So the next time I also forgot my key inside. It happened when I had, like when someone had to come to visit, like I had to meet someone outside, okay, for a package. I was with the kids home, so the person called. She was in a car and her navigator couldn't locate or couldn't pick my address well, so I had to meet her halfway outside on the street. So she called me that she had arrived, and I had to quickly run out and check where she had reached so that she doesn't miss her turn. Knowing very well that the kids are inside, I was sure they were not going to come out. You understand? So I didn't take my key. I just quickly put my hijab on, I put on my slippers, and then I ran off outside to go and meet her. Could you believe that, guys? When I left, guys, hold on, I have to cross the road. I'm crossing the road, so I have to pause this. So guys, so immediately I stepped out to meet this lady for my package. The kids went after me. I didn't know. And when they also went out there, you know, as kids and as naive as they are, they just banged the door thinking that their mama has the key. So I had finished with her. I turned back coming home, and then I saw these kids. I'm like, Subhanallah. Hey! What's wrong with you? Yes, I mean. So like, first thing, I had to rush out to see if the door has locked or not. And unfortunately, when I got there, they had locked the door. Hey, what do I do? Do I beat them? Do I scold them? Just imagine, like, what could have been running through my head that time. Guys, hold on. Just imagine what could have been running through my head that time. And I'm like, calm down. So I'm like, okay, so how do I open this door? Then I remember one time, okay, Hobby did this, he did that. Okay, so I went to my neighbor. I told her this is what had happened to me, so she should give me this tool and this tool. As funny as it's sounding, guys. Yeah, I need to go and take the lift. Hold on. So guys, we are going to take the lift. We are going to take the lift. Waiting for the door to open. Open sesame. Door of the lift has opened. Now we need to enter sesame. Sorry guys. Yeah. Okay. So guys, now we are going upward. I think I'm at the wrong place. So yeah, we are ready. Gucci. Anani. Vacancy. Okay, so guys, I have reached where I am coming. So I'm gonna pause now. When I'm done, I'm gonna resume. Assalamu alaikum. Entah boleh. Water is life. Nothing tastes sweeter than water when you are tired and thirsty. Thank you. Yeah, guys. Peanuts, you are invited. So, like I was saying, it's okay. Back at the morning, I'm doing you. Boogie does it. Bella Wendy, banana.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Thank you. So, guys, this place is almost like home for me. That's why I'm comfortable like that. So, guys, let's continue with our story. So, like I was saying, I went to my neighbor and then I collected what I had to collect. Came back to the door. Then I started. First attempt failed, second failed, third. I got it. You understand? So that was how I was able to open the door. The third time it happened again. Why was I also there? Same way I forgot the key. I went to my neighbor. I took some tools and I opened. So these things do happen a lot. So like I was saying, it's important that as women or as mothers, like we need to learn some things on our own. If you don't learn it the hard way, especially here abroad, you will always be at the mercy of people. You'll always be at the mercy of people. So with my neighbor, what happened today? What happened to her today? I feel so sorry that I cannot help her because this is abroad, not like Africa. People do things freely without thinking about what might happen after. You understand? I wanted to help her open, but then again, I thought about it. Obi is not around, so I called him to inform him that this is what had happened. Does he think that it's a good idea I go to help her open it? And he's like, no, it's not a good idea. Understand? As humans, you may not know. One day something might happen. They would ask her who did it for you. She might go and mention your name that this person did it. And that may land me into trouble. And I thought about what he said. I said, this could be true. For you, you may think that you are doing the person good. You understand? Oh, she's stranded. She needed help. But you go and do something at the end of the day. That could land you into trouble. You understand? And someone also told me that. A sister also told me that. One day someone can do this and barge into someone's room. You understand? And because you have done it for her before, they might think that it is you. So, girl, you better be careful. So that's how I couldn't help the woman. She's a Pakistani. That's why I couldn't help her. And I feel bad about it. I don't know how she's going to do. Even though I have helped her with the tools that she did, but she had to figure it out herself, how to open her door. I wish I could have helped her, but online. So like I said, someone told her about Sabani. No, easy. I just came back from the office where I went to make that appointment. So I'm done with the appointment. I'm going to hear from them soon. And another thing, guys, what do you think? A neighbor called me and she said like, oh, she has some few stuff for kids. Like she knows my kids. She has some few stuff for them. Like she also have kids that are a bit older than mine. And she's like, she has some baby stuff that like her kids are not using. Anytime I happen to be free, like I can pass by and come for them. Or better still, she can bring them to me when she's free. And I said, okay. So I passed by to check the things. You understand? And again, I was thinking, like, we as African, as black people, if someone should tell you that I have something for your kids, like something that my kids are using and they're no more using, or something that I bought for my kids, they are not able to use it, you can come for it. As black as we are, and as black as our mentality is, would you freely accept or go for it without having a second thought or having a second out? And for me, I think when you live, when you travel, like, there are some perception that you don't make it a big deal. Well, like, you don't make it a big deal. Because I know this thing that the lady told me. If it was back at home, the first thing that will happen, Jane Cardi, one of those American and that kind of thing. But here, like, this is a norm. This is cool. Like, somebody can see you, even you without knowing the person. Cry, just the mere fact that, oh, you have met somewhere, and then you'll be like, oh, this is your child. Oh, I have something for your child. I have something for my child that my child is not using. Do you mind having it? And you're like, you are free. Oh, I'm okay. Like, you don't mind. If you like it, you like it. If you don't like it, you tell the person you don't like. But most of the time, you may like it. You understand? And like, we feel free taking things from white people, like, not blacks. Most of the time, not blacks. Like, we feel comfortable when a white person sees you and tells you, oh, I have this thing for kids. Do you mind having it? Because my kids are not using it anymore. You don't even think twice about it. You're like, oh, okay, I like it. You understand? 1 out of 10 or 2 out of 10 that you would think, like, you have a second thought about what the person is asking. You understand? But I said, bakaki, with our mentality. For me, I think it's nothing. It's nothing. But because of where we are coming from, you see a black person and you tell the person, oh, I have this for your child, or I have this that my children are not using. Do you mind having it? The person will think at the back of his head, or their subconscious mind, do you think I can afford this thing? Do you think I can buy this thing? Why do I have to? Oh, yes, salam. So guys, what do you think? Have you ever had such an experience whereby someone tells you that, oh, I have this thing for your child, or I have this thing in my house that I'm not using? Do you mind having it? And you haven't had this second thought of, why is she giving me this thing, or does she think I can afford it? Have you ever had that kind of thinking before? You understand? So guys, that is just about today's vlog. I hope you enjoyed it with this little sit down talk. And now I'm at my family neighbor's place. You understand? I came to see her for 2 things here, for a package she had for my daughter. So when I'm done, I'm going straight home. So guys, if you enjoy or if you like this kind of vlogs, just let me know in the comment section, and I'll be giving it to you, since our cooking has been on hold for some time now, like I explained in the previous video. So I hope you enjoy this. See you again next time. Bye bye. Wassalamu alaikum.